If you're looking for the best sports memorabilia and card break room on the internet, you've come to the right place. Welcome to Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room. Tonight's action will move fast, so we want to prep you for what you're about to see on your screen. First, the all-important dice roll number. At the top of the show, the host will randomize a series of numbers. The number selected from the randomizer will become the dice roll number for the entire show. Meaning every mystery box that is broken, the names of every collector will be placed on a list and randomized using the dice roll number for the show. Next, you see this black ticker down here? This shows you which numbers are still available in each and every Ultimate Autographs mystery box series. When a break fills or sells out, the host will ask for a number. This is where you make your selection from. Simply type a number in the chat, and the host will pick the first number they see. Throughout the show, you may see two different types of breaks: divisional and top spot. Divisional breaks are most common. In this format, all 8 individuals who enter a football-themed break will be positioned next to one of 8 football divisions after their names are randomized using the show's dice roll number. When the mystery box is opened, the football division of the team represented in that mystery box becomes the winning division. The lucky collector whose name is randomly placed next to that football division takes home the signed piece of authenticated memorabilia. Our top spot format is typically reserved for giveaways, college-themed series, and non-football breaks. In a top spot break, all names are added to a list. They are randomized using the show's dice roll number. At the end of the randomization, the name at the top becomes the winner of the signed item or prize. Breaking sports memorabilia has never been easier or more fun than it is in Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room. Remember, every mystery box series you see on the show can also be purchased as a personal mystery box that is either shipped directly to your home for you to open, or you can request to have it opened on a future Ultimate Autographs Live Breaks broadcast. Also, while you're waiting for your break to fill, we encourage you to look around ultimateautographs.com to see if you find a piece of memorabilia you love and want to add to your collection. And don't forget, every live break spot you purchase automatically earns you 6% back in UA cash that you can later exchange for a mystery box or a signed item of your choosing. All right, the time has come. Let's break some certified, authentic sports memorabilia in Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room. Tell them, boys.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. I'm Kamen here with Mike. 7 different things on our site. We still have a Tom Brady, New England Patriots, full-size authentic out there in the Happy Retirement Series, as well as a Jamar Chase, Travis Kelce, Jerry Rice, Dak Prescott. A lot of good stuff in that series. Our Olympic Loot Crate, which is a triple box break basically, has a full-size authentic Flash Peyton Manning, another Tom Brady, a replica in that series as well. A lot of good stuff on the site. We're very close on several breaks, including that Happy Retirement and our very last break in the minis. Mike, how are you today?
I'm doing well. I'm doing pretty well. It's been a pretty good weekend so far. A little cold outside, but no more snow, so that's good. We are really close. We're only 3 spots away from pound for pound minis, last one, like you had mentioned, and we're only 3 slots away from Happy Retirement. Some great breaks that are very close.
Yeah, hoping to drop a new mini series tonight. So let's close that one out and drop a new one tonight. Let's get rolling with the show. We have our randomizer up. We need 6 or higher on the dice roll. How about a 7? That works.
Ooh, nice and low.
Nice and low. 7 on the dice roll. Throw that up on the screen here. And then we are going to figure out what our chase item of the day is. Let's spin that wheel. Here we go. Chase item of the day. Alrighty. Well, we have our pound for pound minis here. Mike, I'll tell you what. If we fill that up pretty early in the show, I'll go ahead and respin the wheel for a second chase because we can only do 1 break in the pound for pound minis.
And I think that will for sure be happening.
Yes, so we will have a wheel spin today for sure. For sure. All right, guys. Well, how is everyone doing in the chat? What do you guys want to get into? We're really, really close on those minis. Really close on that retirement series. In fact, 3 away on the retirement, 3 away on the minis, 4 away on the practice squad. We have our full-size authentic Adrian Peterson Eclipse helmet as our Dutch item of the day. Just a few minor scratches on the helmet. You got a little scratch right there by the Viking and some scratches on the back of the helmet mostly, but it's in pretty good condition. One of the all-time great running backs, top 5 all-time in career yards, $620. We're starting that bad boy for our Dutch item of the day.
Very nice. Bob Boulay hopping in with pretty immediate order here. Michael Lepre as well.
All right, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much. Let's do some breaks. Let's do some breaks, ladies and gents.
Let's play some ball.
What'd they buy into, Mike?
Bob knows what's up. He's buying into the closest breaks. We now have 2 spots left in pound for pound and 2 spots left in happy retirement.
Bob likes to close things out, get us close at the end there. Who's watching the Pro Bowl? Anybody watching the Pro Bowl? That actually should have just kicked off, I believe. It is the NFC against the AFC. Second to last football game of this NFL season, if we can call it that.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right, Chris Reitmeyer coming in. 1 spot left in pound for pound minis. 1 spot left.
All right, that is a double box break, Mike. So actually, we won't even need box numbers. We get that one done. We have just 2 boxes left, a 47 and 49.
And then we can roll right back to that wheel, that chase wheel.
Yeah.
Get that all done here at the top.
Well, Sean Alcrest is in here asking that question. Sean, here's the lowdown. We're going to do 1 break for the pound for pound, and then we're going to go ahead and spin the wheel again for a second chase.
That's right.
The most useless of the 4 All-Star games.
Yeah, 4 major All-Star games. I would concur with that.
Yeah, that's probably pretty accurate, Bob. It's different because you don't want to tackle. You don't want to get hurt. I know people rag on the Pro Bowl, but it is very hard to imagine, you laying someone out. I know like Sean Taylor did that a few years back and was not the most popular thing that's happened.
How embarrassing would it be to have to tell people that a Pro Bowl ended your career?
That would be really bad. Yeah, I agree.
Good.
That's not something that anyone wants. So let's close it out, guys. Let's close out the retirement and the pound for pound minis. My favorite All-Star is probably the NBA just because of everything that happens. The skills challenge, the slam dunk contest, the 3-point shootout. Also do enjoy the home run derby for baseball. The home run derby is also excellent. Those are probably the 2 best, although it does look like we did have some drama, some fun moments in the NFL skills challenges as well.
That's what I've heard. I don't know the answer to this question. Maybe you do. I'm sure it's probably very common knowledge. But how do they select, or is it volunteered, who participates in the dunk contest? Because
not the best guys.
Yeah, that's the only lame part about the NBA All-Star Weekend.
Yeah, I think part of it, Mike, is that they don't want to get embarrassed with all the social media. Can you imagine if LeBron James goes out there and doesn't win the dunk contest? We had a pick 6, by the way. Looks like the AFC has taken the early lead. I'm going to go ahead and throw this Happy Retirement Series up real fast while we close something up.
That's perfect, because James Kazmarowski came in and closed out pound for pound.
Okay, so we'll do pound for pound in a second. But this is our big series right now, Happy Retirement. We've got this Tom Brady full-size authentic Patriots helmet still out there. We did pull the Bucks one, but we have a Jerry Rice, we have a Dak Prescott, Jamar Chase, a great receiver these days, and Travis Kelce, best tight end in the game. So a lot of good things to get into in that series. But let's go ahead and start with the minis. And actually, Mike, I don't even need a box number because there's only 2 boxes left. I'm going to go get them. Now we'll take that off the ticker. And Sean, we're going to re-spin for a second chase after we get this break done.
That's right.
So we'll have everyone in this pound for pound break, and then everyone in whatever our next break after the spin is going to be. Here we go, 47 and 49. This is it for the series. We've got Jay Morris, Dwayne Robb, Travis Honga, Michael Lepre, Bob Boulay, Chris Reitmeyer, and James Kazmarowski in here. We're going to throw you guys in the randomizer for your divisions. Let's do this thing. Last break of this series. Gotta love it. Throw the randomizer up. We're going, what is it, 7 times, Mike? 7 times.
How fitting is it that, according to the sheet, this is our 777th break, and you got 7 on the dice roll?
You know what? That just means it's a positive sign.
That's right.
That's all I'm saying. 5, 6, and 7. All right. Copy you folks in. Let's do our final break of this series. Hoping to drop a new series tonight, Mike.
Oh, well, that'd be sweet.
That will be sweet. All right, so here we go. We've got Bob Boulay. You're in the NFC North. Michael Lepre, NFC South. Lepre. Chris Reitmeyer, NFC East. Jay Morris, NFC West. Dwayne Robbie, AFC North. That's his Bengals in there. Travis Honga, AFC South. James Kazmarowski, AFC East. And Dwayne Robbie, AFC West. Let's do this thing.
I got a frog in my throat.
And Bob Boulay is right, though. It is actually factually accurate. You can get hurt anyways. I mean, he had a friend blow out his left ACL walking off a curb.
Yeah, Bob, I'd say once a year I like slip a disc or hurt my lower back sleeping. So
Okay.
I feel you.
Guess who I'm sitting next to ripping baseball, hockey, and football cards with, Sean?
Ryan Olsen.
I'm going to guess Steven.
I'm guessing Ryan Olsen.
Okay. Yeah, your buddy, your brother, literally Ryan Olsen. All right, first break of the day, Mike. We've got ourselves AJ Espaniza with
Alrighty.
the Buffalo Bills. He was a two-time first-team All-Big Ten guy in 2018 and 2019. Second-year defensive end for the Bills. Hasn't really taken off yet, but you know what? He plays on a great team. If he gets his chance, he'll be playing in a bunch of playoff games as more of a starting role as opposed to the backup role he's playing now. That is the AFC East. That is James Kazmarowski. Got the close. Got the win. Congratulations, James. You're getting yourself AJ Espaniza. Okay.
Sweet.
All righty. It's like, looks like ESPN. I'm typing ESPN to get it started. And then Niza. All right. Are we filling something else up, Mike?
We're getting close. We're getting a bunch of orders in right now.
All right. The Olympic series is also pretty good, guys. It is an Olympic loot crate. There's a gold, silver, bronze. I know you haven't been in here since we debuted it, Mike. The way it works, the top spot gets the gold. Whoever's second in our 10-spot break gets the silver, and the bronze is the third place person.
Okay.
So we'll have 3 out of 10 slots win something in that break. And I'll tell you, so far, I was in here Friday. The silvers have been really good.
Okay.
I got to tell you, the
silvers
have been good. We had Rhino Sandberg, Bat as a silver, Magic Johnson, Slab as a silver.
What?
So the silvers have been just as good as the golds so far.
All right. Well,
So far.
Sounds pretty solid.
It does. I'm looking forward to it.
Looks like we're one spot away on happy retirement.
All right, let's pull a Brady. Let's pull a Brady. All right, pound for pound minis number 2, box 49. This is the last break of this series. And then we are done, Mike, with the pound for pound minis.
That's right.
All right. Well, we end with the college helmet. It's a LaVisca Chenault on the Colorado Buffaloes.
Nice.
But he is a Jacksonville Jaguar receiver. Second-year receiver, second-round pick, first-team All-Pac-12 guy. Already just under 1,000 receiving yards in his NFL career. Over 1,000 now. And 5, 6 receiving touchdowns. Solid career to get us started. I think him and Trevor Lawrence could have some more work together. That is the AFC South. Travis Honga, 1 spot for Travis. Gets LaVisca Chenault. James K gets AJ Espaniza.
Nice.
LaVisca Chenault. Very nice. All right, guys. Congratulations on your wins. And thank you for being here in our break room, making it a fun time for us.
Love closing out a series.
Yes, we say this, Mike. Best thing you can do is open a series. Second best thing you can do is close out a series.
For some reason, Catch-22 is catching fire right now.
Well, you know why that might be catching fire? Because we're still got that Emmitt Smith jersey. We have not pulled the Emmitt Smith jersey in that series. That is what folks are chasing. I know we've had a few personals, but very few. So it is possible they went on a retail order, but very unlikely. I haven't seen it in our break room.
Very nice. All right, Chris Spearing coming in for the close and happy retirement.
All right. Looking for the Brady. A lot of good helmets in that series, Mike, that aren't Brady. That Jerry Rice,
Heck yeah.
the GOAT receiver of all time. I would love to see that Jerry Rice helmet. I know we got a lot of Cowboy fans in here. The Dak Prescott would be sick. And that is the break room exclusive. So I can definitely tell you that I have not seen those helmets pulled. Those definitely have not gone on a personal order. The reason for that is typically the best stuff in our room. You know this. We want it as a break room exclusive. We don't want Tom Brady getting pulled on a personal. No, shipped to someone's house and just kills the suspense. We don't want that.
And what would be worse if they got it and they were like, what's this?
There you
I
go.
don't remember getting this.
Chris Roberts has calculated 5 personals in that jersey series, by the way, out of 60. So very unlikely. Can we get a box number, guys? We've got Brian and Gary new guys. Must want that Brady. Probably heard around the bend that we got a Brady out there. Reginald Taglacod, Micah Gregory, Travis Honga, Bob Boulay, Jason Eden, and Chris Spearing. Can we get a box number, folks? Box number. Bob saying, I thought of a game UA could have started about a week ago. The Super Bowl squares. Yeah, that's something we can keep in mind for next year. We are going to have a special Super Bowl show, though. We're going to have a limited series. We haven't finalized the details, but it will be probably 25 boxes. We'll have a Joe Burrow full-size authentic, from what I understand. A lot of sick authentic helmets of players in the Super Bowl, NFL legends. One show next week at 2 o'clock. It's going to be our Super Bowl special show with an absolutely sick series. We'll drop the slots on Friday night, I think. So folks will have Friday night and Saturday night and Sunday morning to buy in and do that Super Bowl series. The new chase, we will figure out the new chase as soon as... You know what? Actually, let's do the new chase right now, just in case it is happy retirement. That's a great question, Chris. And I'm going to go ahead and take the pound-for-pound minis off the ticker because I know Chris will be like, hey, notice something about the ticker? What's wrong with the ticker, Kamen? Pound-for-pound minis are hasta luego, Chris. So we'll do box 28. Bob, I'll take 28 off the ticker in the happy retirement. But I'm going to go ahead and spin for our fresh wheel chase right now because we want to see what it is before we fill up too many breaks. So I'll throw the randomizer back up. Here's the randomizer back up. Close it out. Let's take out the pound-for-pound minis. Let's spin for a second chase. Here we go. Second chase. 2 chases today. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, this is going to be close. Alexander and the Greats. Only 9 boxes left in this series. Would love to do Alexander and the Greats. That's a series that's been very popular on the retail section order. So that's one where the headliners, we definitely cannot agree on what's out there, but I definitely haven't seen Sean Alexander pulled yet in that series. So second chase item of the day is going to be Alexander and the Greats.
Sweet.
Take the randomizer down. We're going to go ahead and get box 28 for Bob Boulay and company in happy retirement number 1.
All right, everybody, let's hop on to the live breaks page on our website. Here is the link right now in the chat. There you go. And we are dangerously close on a couple of breaks. Catch 22 has only got 1 slot remaining. Practice Squad only has 2 slots remaining.
Danger, danger, Mike.
Right, danger.
Danger.
Some mystical.
It's getting dangerous in the UA Live break room.
Otherwise, we're pretty open. 8 and 7 slots, 9 slots in Olympic Loot Crate, kind of wide open. But Practice Squad, 2 left, 1 left in Catch 22.
All right, excellent. All right, well, hey, let's go ahead and randomize you guys up for your divisions. Took a quick little break there. Wanted to make sure we took care of that chase. Got a whole bunch of different people in this break, which is what I like to see, Mike. I know that Brady series, that retirement series, is a little bit pricier. That's because it's a 6 series. So if we have a bunch of different people hopping in, bigger shots, we can get a bunch of those breaks done today.
That's right.
And we have, how many boxes does it say on there, roughly, of this Brady series?
46?
46, and they probably didn't take off what was done yesterday.
Yeah, I don't think so. So like 40.
So I'm going to say about 40 boxes left in that Brady series. Happy to get them all done today. Honestly,
Heck yeah.
I know that sounds crazy, but between this show and we saw how crazy the Brady series is, between today and tonight, getting all 40 of them done, I would say that's a pretty realistic goal. Something I would definitely like to do.
Yo, are both Bradys still out there?
One Brady got pulled. We did
Okay,
pull
okay.
the Tampa Tom Brady.
Oh man!
But
so really the most coveted one is still out there.
Correct. The Patriots one I think is more valuable. So we have the Patriots one out there. So let's see what we got. So speaking of the Patriots one, that would be the AFC East. That'd be Micah Gregory. We have Gary Chapman in the AFC West, Brian Robo, AFC South, Travis Honga, AFC North. I'm mixing it up, reading bottom to top this time. Reginald Taglicott, NFC West, could be a Jerry Rice in there. And then, of course, a Bob Boulay in the NFC East, Jason Eaton, NFC South, and Chris Spearing, NFC North. Closer Magic Mike, says Chris Roberts. Chris Spearing, another Chris with the close. All right. Let's see if there is, in fact, closer magic here. Closer magic is definitely a thing that you and I believe in, Mike.
I believe in it. I believe in magic.
Magic. All right, box 28. All full-size authentics in this series. All sick hits. Even the headliners in this series, the non-headliners, excuse me, are pretty sick. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got here. All right, well, one of the best pass rushers in football. This is actually one of the worst hits in the series. I'm not exaggerating this, but it's not a bad hit. It's a beautiful signature. We got Joey Bosa. He says, bolt up, Joey Bosa. Beautiful looking helmet on the Chargers. Joey Bosa, very nice. That is the AFC West. That is Gary Chapman. All right, Gary, nice. You got yourself Joey Bosa. He's great like his brother Nick Bosa. They're both excellent pass rushers. Joey's a 4-time Pro Bowler, Mike. Joey Bosa.
Indeed.
4 times double-digit sacks. 3rd overall pick in 2016 from Ohio State. Pretty good career in the NFL so far. Just got to get the Chargers to that next step. And they can with that team they have.
I think we were talking about on Thursday, you and I, how they're pretty good about picking defensive pass rushers.
Sean Merriman.
That's right.
We're talking about lights out Sean Merriman. He was really good for them back in the day. Good hit. Good hit, Gary. Gary had 1 spot in there. The beauty of this break is everyone had 1 spot. So in this 6 series, you hit with your 1 spot, you've definitely profited. I know this was honestly one of the worst hits in this series, and it's not a bad hit at all.
No.
And I love that bolt up inscription on Joey Bosa. Very nice. Congratulations, Gary Chapman with the hit. Closed up on Catch 22. If you're in that break, if you can get us a box number. Box number. Is Chris Roberts in that break?
He closed it.
Oh, so he's talking about closer magic on his side.
Indeed.
All right, well, hey, Chris, I know you know your boxes. At least you think you know your boxes. We'll see just how well you know them. Let us know on a box number, and someone else let us know as well. We've got Tyler Giebel, a new guy. Tyler, welcome to our break room. Dalton, Laura, Dwayne Robbie, Chris Spearing, Richard Rolfe, Trevor Giddis, and Chris Roberts. Chris is going box number 50. 50.
Got it.
The very last box on the ticker. The series is actually out of 60, Mike. So we will have more boxes available once we get through those in the first 50, but it is the last box number we have up on the ticker right now.
Here you go.
Chris is convinced that Mr. Emmitt Smith is late in this series.
Okay.
Box 50. All right, let's copy everyone up for our divisions. Let's see what we got. So we have a lot of GOATs out there in our breaks. We have the GOAT receiver in Jerry Rice, arguably the GOAT quarterback in Tom Brady, in the happy retirement in our Jersey series, the all-time NFL leading rusher in Emmitt Smith. We have a lot of really good stuff in our break room. We have a Ted Williams bat in that Olympic Loot Crate series. He is one of the GOAT baseball players, so a lot of really, really good stuff. I can't remember us having as much good stuff in the room at the same time since we started working here, quite frankly, Mike.
I agree.
I don't think that's an exaggeration on my part.
We also have that GOAT.
Yeah, we do. Speaking of GOATs, Chris Spearing, NFC North, Chris Roberts, NFC South, Tyler Giebel, new guy in the NFC East. Could be that Emmitt Smith, Richard Rolfe in the NFC West, Daniel Laura, Dalton Laura, actually, AFC North, Trevor Giddis, AFC South. The AFC East is Dwayne Robbie. And then Trevor Giddis out there in the AFC West. Crud, worst division in football, says Chris Roberts. Well, there's some like Drew Brees items, and I don't think he's in this series, but NFC South, you could get Bucks on Brady in different series. So we'll see if it is the worst division. Oh my goodness. I have not seen this guy in our break room, Mike. This is pretty fitting. Chad Ocho Cinco Johnson. Oh, baby. One of the best receivers of our generation. It says C. Johnson, not Ocho Cinco. Chad Johnson jersey with the Bengals. This man, multi-time Pro Bowler. He's a future Hoffer for sure, Chad Johnson. Really good receiver. Helped me win fantasy football my very first year. I did it. Didn't even know that we had this guy. I'll be honest, have not seen him in our break room yet. That is the AFC North. Dalton Laura, Chad Johnson. Oh my. That's a very, very good hit.
Love that.
I like that. Did not know we had him in our break room. News to me. I love that. Chad Ocho Cinco Johnson. Is he, Mike, is he a guy that signs a lot? Or is it just one that we just...
He doesn't sign a ton.
Okay.
He doesn't sign a lot on trading cards. Every once in a while, if stuff pops up, but it's a high-end product. So
okay, because I haven't seen him in our break room. Have you seen him before?
No,
I don't think so.
I think he's a new get here in the break room.
I think he's a new get in the break room.
I like it.
Chad Johnson, very nice. I thought we had him in another series. I just didn't know he was in the jersey series. A sweet jersey indeed, Chris. Very nice. Dalton, is that a relatively new customer? I haven't seen that name. Dalton, congratulations. Ocho Cinco or Chad Johnson, whatever you want to call him. I saw that he was wanting to have a breakfast with the Pro Bowlers at IHOP. He tweeted them saying, come out to IHOP and have breakfast with me. Then he tweeted a photo. None of them wanted to come out. So he was eating breakfast alone at IHOP.
I'm sure he wasn't alone. But
yeah, but sweet jersey, Chad Johnson.
Because I'm sure every fan of Ocho Cinco showed up to that IHOP.
He's known for being a big tipper. I don't know if you've heard that.
I have.
And I love that celebration of him, saving the football.
Yes.
Giving it some CPR.
That's
Chad Johnson. That's a good one. That's a good hit. Dalton, I hope you like that if you're in here. Chad Johnson.
And Dalton is relatively new. He that's his 7th order with us.
7th order with us. Hey, not a bad way to start your career in the UA Live break room, if you ask me, Mike.
I agree.
That's pretty cool. Chad Johnson.
When I think of Ocho Cinco, I think of someone else I'd like to get in the room, too. T.O.
Terrell Owens.
Yeah.
That would be great. I'm looking this up. Chad Johnson led the league in receiving yards in 06, the year I had him in fantasy. 6-time Pro Bowler, more than 11,000 career receiving yards. He's definitely going to be a Hall of Famer without question.
For sure.
Great, great career with the Bengals. And this, if the Bengals win the Super Bowl, this is one of those where it's for him and all these other guys that couldn't quite win the Super Bowl, couldn't make a deep playoff run. Chad Johnson. Sweet jersey indeed, Chris Roberts. Sweet jersey indeed.
All right, everybody. I believe we are 1 spot away from practice squad number 1. Tyler Giebel hopped in here, our new customer, with the order to get us 1 away.
All right, let's close out that practice squad. Definitely want to get that done. Talking about Super Bowls and great players, we have a Joe Burrow slab out there in the practice squad that I haven't seen pulled.
It's still out there,
That's pretty good. Smooth, cool Joe Burrow could get him out there in the practice squad. I'm going to go ahead and throw up our Olympic loot crate because I think this is pretty new for folks. Could be something that they're sleeping on. This Olympic loot crate, we have a Tom Brady Bucks replica helmet, a full-size authentic Peyton Manning flash on the Colts, and then we have a Joe Namath, beautiful signature on the Jets. That's a very old school helmet, one that they used to wear back in the day. So that's a beautiful helmet. Gordie Howe, this Ted Williams bat. This is a pretty sick series. The Olympic loot crate. It is a top spot break. And if you win the first spot, you get a gold. Second spot in our list is a silver. Third spot is a bronze. The hits are labeled. And what they are is labeled for us. So, like I said, Magic Johnson was like a silver level hit in this series.
Wow.
So There's some really, really good stuff in this Olympic series. With the Olympics underway, would love to get into that. Pretty open on that break at the moment, so let's fill that bad boy up, guys. Let's fill her up.
Hop on in and somebody be a hero. Get that last spot in practice squad.
That's right. If you believe in closer magic, now is the time to do it. Really high-scoring game in this Pro Bowl. 14-7, the AFC leading.
Was it two-hand touch?
No, I don't
Flag.
think so. It's similar, though.
You know what, though? That would be interesting. Change it to flag.
Flag football, that'd be something different.
And then you go all out. I mean, you would, but you don't have to tackle.
That'd be fun because it would be something different. Something different. Patrick Mahomes is now in the game, by the way. So interesting, Mahomes,
Okay.
the competitor and lover of football, after that heartbreaking AFC Championship loss, he actually made it out to the game.
That's right. Shake it off, man.
Yeah,
You know?
Travis Kelce's also there. Okay, that's probably why the AFC is winning. Justin Herbert threw a touchdown pass, too,
Nice.
by the way.
You know, shake it off. Enjoy your off season.
Mhm.
You know, you had a good season, so
Yeah. He
making
had-
it to the round before the playoff. Or
and
before
he's
the Super
made
Bowl.
the AFC Championship all 4 seasons
Yeah.
he's played. So, funny stat in that game, Kirk Cousins, Kyler Murray, and Russell Wilson all have interceptions for the NFC. that's pretty wild.
Sorry.
That is a wild
Oh,
stat.
that is really funny, though.
Let's close up that practice squad. One slot away. The big get in there is that Joe Burrow slab that we haven't seen pulled. Practice squad also a break room exclusive, too. I think probably because it's priced so cheap. I think we closed
There
it
we
just
go.
now.
Yep, Jason Eaton hopped on in there. I'm going to get that list ready for you.
All right, Jason, thank you very much. Thank you very much for the close. Chris almost took box 45. I was torn. Okay, well, hey, maybe you can get box 45 in the next break. Next break, do box 45.
Ready to go?
Sean, by the way, was wishing that it was with Steven, but only Ryan Olsen. Ryan Olsen sounds like a great secondary guy to be ripping cards with. All right, practice squad number 1. Bill Donmeyer, James Strode, Dwayne Robbie, Trevor Giddis, Tyler Giebel, a new guy. I think he was in another break earlier. Tyler, welcome to the break room. And Jason Eaton with the close. Can we get a box number for the practice squad? Practice squad number 1. Pretty deep in this series as well. Not that much left in the practice squad. Hit us with a box number. Let's see. Happy retirement. We did box 28. I did take that off the ticker. Pound for pound minis are gone. So practice squad, we have basically 29 through 40 mostly available, with the exception of maybe 1 or 2 box numbers there. So let us know. Let us know. And if I don't hear from you guys in the next minute or two, because I haven't seen any of these folks in the chat, I'm going to head to the randomizer to pick out our box number, Mike.
Cool. Maybe want to do a little something with Adrian here.
Yeah, let's lower him.
Adrian!
Yo, Adrian! And let's put him on the screen. Thanks
All
for
right.
reminding me.
Yeah.
This is such a beautiful looking helmet. Let's have our items on the screen. He's up for 620. Let's go 560. Let's knock off
Sick.
a big chunk on that Adrian Peterson
Done.
full-size authentic Dutchie. Adrian Peterson. All right, guys. I'm going to head to the randomizer for our box numbers. But if you want to buzzer beat me, you guys are more than welcome to. Got a whole bunch of numbers and boxes. 35. Okay. All right, Jason. 35. That works. I'll take 35 off the ticker right now, and I will get it. And I'm going to move Chad Johnson and Gary Chapman's Joey Bosa hits out of the way here so that we have enough room.
Sweet.
Practice squad 3-5. 3-5. The big hurt, Thomas. There he is.
The big hurt.
Put a lot of hurt on baseball.
Yeah, yes, he did. I always forget that he was on a bunch of weird teams at the end of his career. I think he was on the A's.
Okay, he was on the
Oh, I
A's.
say for
Yes, he was.
It's so weird.
Wasn't he on like the Blue Jays or something too?
I think he was on the Rays.
Oh my god, that's just so weird.
Very strange.
Nathan, how are you? Nathan Hoover says, hey guys, how's everyone? We're doing great. Jason Eaton said, wasn't letting me comment, had to reset. No worries, Jason. Thank you for resetting and making that comment. Chris Roberts is already predicting an NFC West hit here. That's what Chris does. If you guys are new to our break room, Chris likes to predict what's going to happen. He's actually pretty good. I mean, obviously, 1 in 8 divisions. He's usually wrong, but I feel like he's right more than 1 in 8 times.
Well, you were right. It was the Blue Jays.
It was the Blue Jays?
White Sox to A's to Blue Jays to A's.
That's so weird.
The heck?
It's like Allen Iverson like played on like the Pistons, the Grizzlies. There's like Jordan on the Wizards.
That's weird.
Emmett Smith on the Cardinals. There's
Scottie Pippen on the Trailblazers.
Yeah, Scottie made the NBA Western Conference Finals with them though. So that felt at least a little more natural.
True.
All right, hey Bill, you've got the NFC North. Trevor, you're in the NFC South and NFC East. Tyler, the new guy out in the NFC West. Chris Roberts has said you're going to win. AFC North is Bill Donmeyer. That's where that Joe Burrow slab can be. Dwayne Robbie, AFC South. Jason Eaton, AFC East. And James Strode out in the AFC West. Practice squad number 1, Mike. This is our cheapest thing we have on the site, I believe, at the moment.
I think you're correct.
So, good entry point for folks who want to hop in. This is light, so this could be the slab, although I think it's a jersey. Let's see. Feels like a jersey. It is a jersey. And this is one of the great kick returners of all time. I know our Bear Devin Hester was the best, but this guy was not far behind. Dante Hall, the X Factor, the human joystick, whatever you want to call him, Dante Hall. Absolutely great kick returner, punt returner with the Chiefs. That is the AFC West. That is James Strode.
Nice.
A little black Chiefs jersey there. James, congratulations on the X Factor hit. Dante Hall. I like that. He's a guy we've had in the break room a lot lately, but I'm certainly not sick of him yet.
I'm
Nice.
not. I like it.
Nice. James Strode. I say he was the close, but actually he wasn't. He just had that last division there. James Strode the second.
Wow, there's 2 of them, huh?
2 of them.
2 Strodes out
2
there.
Strodes, but only 1 Dante Hall.
That's true. That is true.
Noticing a theme today, Mike. A lot of different people in our break room. A lot of different people in the breaks,
Heck
which
yeah.
is great to see. That's the best way to ensure that we do a lot of breaks so that no one feels like they have to buy all the spots. One person hops in with the spot, someone else hops in, and we keep the day rolling. Chris Hammers, so far we've pulled a Dante Hall jersey, which we just saw. We pulled a Joey Bosa full-size authentic helmet. And then what did we pull in the minis, Mike?
No, don't forget. Ocho
Oh,
Cinco.
the best thing we pulled is Chad Johnson. Chad Ocho Cinco jersey out of the Jersey Series. Catch 22
Yeah.
Jersey Series. Chris Hammers, the best thing we probably pulled was that Chad Johnson. That was pretty sick.
And then our first break was AJ Espaniza on the Bills and LaVisca Chenault Jr. on the Jags for the minis.
Yeah, so minis are closed out. We'll hopefully drop a new mini series. Looking to pull Tom Brady, Chris Hammers, and everyone else who's in the break room. We've got a full-size authentic Tom Brady Patriots helmet in our Happy Retirement series. There's a Jerry Rice, a Dak Prescott in that series as well. A lot of really good stuff. Jamar Chase.
That's
if you want
right,
to chase
yeah.
Case as well. And then we have a full-size authentic Colts Flash Peyton Manning helmet in our Olympic Loot Crate, a Ted Williams bat, and another Brady helmet in that series.
Disgusting.
So let's do one of those Olympic Loot Crates. We'd love to see one of those bad boys, and let's keep ripping those Happy Retirement breaks. Let's see. We're pretty open right now, Mike. Are we even? I don't think we're close on anything at the moment.
We're not. We are pretty wide open. We got 8 left in the practice squad, 8 left in catch 22, 8 left in Happy Retirement, 7 in playoff bound, 9 in Olympic Loot Crate, 7 in Alexander and the Greats. And you had mentioned that Joe Namath helmet earlier and the Olympic Loot Crate. That's one of those old school suspension helmets.
Suspension.
They're called
Okay.
suspension helmets. If you look inside of it, it's like little ropes and like bungees and stuff, and it was like a primitive form of the helmets today.
Yeah, it's very old school. That is a very legit helmet, that Joe Namath helmet in the Olympic Mixer series. A really, really good series. I mean, you see these things, they're great, and you buy like 3 slots because it's a top spot break. Gold, silver, bronze, 1, 2, 3, in our 10 divisional top spot break, you can get yourself 3 different items with 3 slots in there.
That's true.
So that's pretty sick. That Peyton Manning helmet is vicious. Full-size
So
authentic
nasty.
flash. Definitely want to see that here for sure. For sure.
Please. I want to see it.
Let's go. Let's pull it.
Peyton.
Let me see my restream chat here. Wasn't working. Didn't Chris Roberts just say something?
Chris says, you're going to have to let Mike start folding them jerseys.
Oh, okay. All right.
He's calling you out.
Chris-
There was an LOL on it. So there was an LOL.
Oh, I know Chris is just messing. I'm not the greatest jersey folder, but that's okay. Jimmy Butter is a great jersey folder. And Mike, you're also very good. You guys are the class of the jersey folding. It's funny because Steven got called out on his jersey folding last week. So Steven and I are the lower tier of the jersey folding. Mike and James are better. 5 interceptions already, 3 pick sixes, says Chris. Okay.
I'll tell you what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to the Bulls 76ers game that's supposed to be starting here very soon.
Yeah, that would be great. We were talking about it. Some rumors out there that James Harden could be going to Philly,
Ooh,
trading for Ben Simmons. That would be something.
insane.
Patrick Mahomes threw a pick 6. Okay. We had a pick 6 by Kirk Cousins. We had a pick 6. Let's see, who else threw one? I think we had interception, touchdown. Kyler Murray threw a pick 6. My goodness. This Pro Bowl is wild. If you bet the over in the Pro Bowl, you're doing pretty good. Stephon Diggs has a completion and a 15-yard pass in that game. By the way, a lot of those guys in the Pro Bowl, we have them here in our break room. There's so many of them. Nick Chubb is big in our break room right now.
Yes.
We have that Travis Kelce full-size authentic in the Happy Retirement Series as well. So these guys you're watching in the Pro Bowl today, we've got them all over our break page. So let's hop in and do that. Y'all should go to the game. What game? The Pro Bowl game? Okay, I guess. That'd be fun. Cousins with 2 touchdowns, 1 to the AFC, 1 to the NFC. Kirk Cousins. He really kept his interceptions down this season. I guess he was due to throw them in the Pro Bowl. That was what was bound to happen, Mike.
That's true. You know, you said Nick Chubb. Is Bradley Chubb still active out there in the league?
I'm not sure.
He was on. I know he was drafted the same year by the Broncos. Yep, he is still active in the Broncos. They are second cousins.
That's
Nick
pretty
Chubb
cool.
and Bradley Chubb, and
Like Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
Sorry. I had to
Hey,
do
they're
it.
Kirk Cousins.
I had to do it.
That's pretty funny. You got me on that one. Yeah, he is. They are not brothers, but they are cousins.
Interesting how Tom Brady has only played in 2 Pro Bowls, even though he selected the 15. He last played in like 04, 05 or something.
Yeah.
So Tom Brady not playing in the Pro Bowl. Could have had one more chance to see him play. We could see that Tom Brady Patriots helmet coming out in our Happy Retirement Series today. I love to see that the 49er and Chief guys are playing. Deebo Samuel, another guy we have in our break room pretty often, Kyle Juszczyk, had a receiving touchdown. The 49ers fullback.
Yes.
Receiving touchdown in that game.
Use.
Check. They're playing. Patty Mahomes is playing. Good to see those guys competing. Mac Jones threw a pick. We literally
Just
have
now.
5 interceptions in this game.
Yeah, Chris Roberts says another interception now. Diggs with the pick on Mac Jones.
Trayvon Diggs, your boy.
That's
Your
right.
boy, Chris Roberts. All right, Chris, what question do you have for Mike about a sports item? I would love to hear it. I'm guessing it's something about Howie Long or something, because Chris is big on Howie Long these days.
I like Howie Long.
I like Howie Long as well.
It's time Howie Long gets an upgrade on his glasses, though.
He probably could use
He
one.
needs an upgrade.
He needs an upgrade.
I think he's been wearing the same one since the 80s.
I want to hear Chris's question.
Me
Chris,
too.
hit us with the question. You're killing us here.
Are large cardboard cutouts worth much these days? One, it depends on who it is. 2, it depends on the condition of your cardboard cutout. And 3 is the hardest thing, and that's the market does exist, but then that's to find that collector. That's
Okay.
to find that person that has the space or the room to actually display it. or to display it in their store if they're going to turn around and sell it or something like that. They're not worth a ton of money. Yeah, and if it's a vintage one too, that might help your, like if it's a Michael Jordan from the 90s cardboard cutout, you're talking different story.
I'm watching this Pro Bowl. I don't know if there was like a flag or something, but it almost looks like they just had a first down and they like touched CeeDee Lamb and didn't tackle him or anything. So they're maybe playing like two-hand touch or something out there. It's pretty wild in that Pro Bowl. Kyler Murray back in the game. He had an interception, one of 5 interceptions in this game already.
Unreal.
I swear, I want to see this next play because I just put it on and it like looks like they're actually playing two-hand touch or something right now.
Okay, look at this. A friend of mine has a Jordan original from Upper Deck. It's an early 90s, I believe. Chris, I'll tell you right now, because I just looked it up. There are some active eBay listings for, actually, this one sold. So it is a 1996 Upper Deck Michael Jordan life-size cardboard cutout, stand-up new, sold for $250 shipped. And
wow.
It's in pretty dang good, like it's in like pretty much new condition. The one that I'm looking at. No fading or anything. Simile autograph, like a fake autograph. It's actually in moderate condition. There's a big crease near the knees. But it's sold for $250. So I think you're looking at over $200. If you want $80, then and it's in moderate condition, I would say it's a good investment.
There you go.
They're selling for over $150 if it's an original one or from the 90s, and especially if it's an Upper Deck licensed one, because Upper Deck is the only company that has licensing rights to Jordan now.
Interesting. Good to know. MJ. I honestly think, Mike, they are actually playing flag football. I think it's like two-hand touch or flag football. There's actually no tackling in the game.
Okay, wild. I was joking when I said that.
You were joking, but it's real. I don't see flags, though, so I think it is actually just two-hand touch.
Yeah.
Because there is literally no tackling. That explains why more of these guys are probably playing in the game. That is something wild. Okay. Wild to see.
I mean, yeah. Because think about there's no yards after contact.
No. So. And how are they throwing so many interceptions? I mean, no one's pressuring these guys. Like, where are all these picks coming from? Are they like throwing the ball with their eyes closed? I mean, what is going on in this Pro Bowl? This is wild. Wild.
Chris, that is like, if it's got a big Upper Deck logo on it, I'd say, if you like it, I'd say go for it. It's only going to appreciate in value. And that's like the #1 person in any sports that anybody would ever want on a life-size cardboard cutout.
That's MJ, right?
MJ,
yeah, MJ would be the one to have.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, guys, I want to give a big shout-out to everyone who's hopped in our break room today. These are all the folks who have placed orders since midnight last night. Some of these may be personals. Some of these may be items that are shipped to your house, but I want to give a shout-out to Dalton Laura, Gary Chapman, Kim Gallucci, Brandon Taylor, James Strode, Regimo Tacklagod, Micah Gregory, Travis Honga, Dwayne Robbie, Michael Lepre, Bob Boulay, Chris Reitmeyer, James Kazmarowski, Trevor Giddis, Jason Eaton, Chris Spearing, Richard Rolfe, more Trevor Giddis and Chris Spearing, Chris Roberts, Tyler Giebel, more Jason Eaton, and Juan Echeverria. Guys, that means that there's a lot of you here in the break room. A lot of you have placed orders today. Let us know what you want to play right now. Let us know what you want to hop in on. Let's keep the show rolling. Pretty slow on orders at the moment, but want to make it a busy afternoon. So all those folks are in here. Throw something out in the chat, what you want to play, what you want to see, and we'll get a break-in.
Speaking of Kim Gallucci and Brandon Taylor, they both had personals today.
Okay.
They had a couple of Percy's. So if you guys want your personals broken on air, let us know.
Yeah, and Kim got personals in the multi-sport slab series.
Yes.
Kim, those are now available just as personals on our break page. If you don't hit us up here in the chat, those will get sent to your house. But the multi-sport slabs are off the break page at the moment. They're just available for personals. We do have a personal in the Catch-22 jersey series, Brandon Taylor. So, Chris, you can add one more personal to your count there on those personals. So happy to open those live on the air. Happy to get into a host of different breaks. Let's hop in and let's do something. Definitely want to do more happy retirement breaks with Tom Brady out there on the Patriots. Definitely would like to do at least 1 or 2 Olympic Loot Crate boxes. There's 3 things coming out of there. Peyton Manning, Ted Williams, Tom Brady all out there. And would like to do practice squad and catch 22 jerseys. If you guys are looking for something cheaper, Alexander and the Greats is our chase item of the day as well. So let's hop in and fill up some spots.
A lot of awesome stuff out there. The link for the live breaks page is in the chat. Chris, that's awesome. He's got also a cardboard cutout of Troy Aikman and Michael Jackson.
Wow.
Keep that Michael Jackson one away from your kids.
Oh, Mike, you just went
What?
there.
You don't want it to fall on top of them. I don't want to get suffocated. Where are you guys going with that?
I thought you were going somewhere that I was not willing to go, but
No.
okay.
Just don't put it in your kid's bedroom.
All righty, Mike. Well, there you go. Those are icons of the game.
Allegedly.
By the way, Troy Aikman is available in that Happy Retirement series as well, Mike. We have a Troy Aikman helmet in that series. Definitely would love to pull that one. A lot of Cowboys in that series. We might have pulled a Sanders yesterday, I think. So this is this series that I'm talking about. The Tom Brady Patriots helmet is still out there. Jamar Chase, Travis Kelce, best tight end in the game. Jerry Rice, the GOAT receiver, and Dak Prescott, the Cowboys quarterback. But there's a lot of really good other names. Look at Troy Aikman, Devontae Adams, Ray Lewis, Jerome Bettis, Sean Alexander, Eric Dickerson, O.J. Simpson. I know we did pull the Eric Dickerson on Friday, but I haven't seen any of those other guys get pulled. Like, this is pretty sick. I know the Baker Mayfield and Chubb one got pulled from the headliners, but pretty much all of these names are out there, and it's pretty sick to pull those. So looking forward to getting into that. Oh, and Marilyn Monroe, says Chris Roberts.
Okay.
Marilyn Monroe.
JFK as well.
JFK. He's got Abraham Lincoln, too.
Abe. Honest Abe. It's 9 feet tall, including the hat.
Oh, my gosh. That is incredible.
Lincoln was pretty tall, though.
Is there Abe Lincoln memorabilia? Is there something like that? Like,
they have signed. They've got signed Abe Lincoln stuff out there, and they've got like handwriting samples and stuff like that, like handwritten letters and whatnot. But there's not much.
Not much. I mean, I'd even take like an Abe Lincoln Funko Pop unsigned. That sounds cool.
They actually, I think they do have the presidents. I don't think they've released them all yet, but I think they do have historical figures for Funko Pops. He was 6'4", Abe Lincoln.
Wow.
Pretty tall for back then.
When did they start playing basketball in America? Like, it was probably right after he passed away.
He was assassinated in 1865.
And when did basketball start? Because I feel like that man would have been a good basketball player.
First basketball game was 1891.
Okay, so post Abe Lincoln. 7'2" with the hat. What does that mean?
7'2" with the hat.
Oh, I see. 7'2" with the hat. I like that, Bob. I like that a lot. That's pretty funny.
You know, the only reason he had a beard is because when he was on the campaign trail, he lost his razor, his straight razor to shave, and so he grew a beard. And a little girl told him that he looked honest and trustworthy with the beard, and so he never shaved it.
Wow, I did not know that. That is something you would know, Mike. I didn't know that. That's actually really cool. And that's what you need as a president. If I feel like very few of them are honest and trustworthy.
Yes.
But Abe Lincoln certainly had the appearance of one and is on the Mount Rushmore of presidents.
Yes, that's true.
Got several quarterbacks in our series, Mount Rushmore of quarterbacks. Tom Brady in that Happy Retirement series, Peyton Manning in the Olympic series.
Give me Peyton over Brady.
I agree. I was going to say, personally, I would love to see a Peyton Manning item. If I won those, like if I were playing in this break room and I won the Brady, I would sell it immediately. I won the Brady, I'm keeping that bad boy.
Sure.
Or not the Brady, the Manning, excuse me. The Peyton Manning. For me, I was a bigger Peyton Manning fan than Tom Brady personally. We have a lot of Tom Brady in this break room, which is really cool. Haven't seen a lot of Peyton Manning. I think I pulled him once on a slab, maybe. And I don't think it was even autoed. So, I mean, this is as far as I believe, since we've been here, our first autographed Peyton Manning item that I've seen in here.
We did have a signed, we did have a Peyton Manning slab in the first football slab series.
Maybe it was signed then.
It was. There was one
Okay.
that was, there were one that was not.
Okay, so I think I pulled the non-signed one,
yeah.
and maybe the signed one went otherwise.
But yes, this is the first like memorabilia item that we have that's Peyton Manning
Yeah,
since we've been here.
that's pretty cool. It's a full-size authentic Flash too. I mean,
Awesome.
someone contact the Perrines, they'll lose their minds. They probably don't even know that it's out there.
Yeah, that's very possible.
I would lose my mind over that item for sure. An old-time panel game show, What's My Line, back in the late 50s, had a man who was like 8 months old in Ford's Theater when Booth shot Lincoln. Oh,
Wow.
okay.
Wild.
And Chris said, I would love to have something Lincoln related. My brother has a newspaper from 1862 with Lincoln on it. I'm also a collector of newspaper memorabilia. It's just neat. There you go, Chris. Didn't know that. Didn't know that. That's pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. By the way, Mike, a quick update on the break page. We have 8 slots away in that Olympic Loot Crate series. That is a 10-slot break. So we filled up 2, 8 more to go. 7 in Alexander and the Greats. Just 9 of those boxes left in the series. That is also going to be a chase item of the day now that we filled up that pound-for-pound mini. We've got 7 in the playoff bound, all 8 in the Happy Retirement Series, all 8 in the Catch-22 jerseys, and 6 away on the practice squad, guys. Let's head on over to the break page. Let's fill up some breaks. We are pretty slow at the moment. Let's head on over to the break page and fill up some stuff.
Did you know that John Wilkes Booth, you know, the guy that assassinated President Lincoln?
That guy.
That guy, that his older brother saved Abraham Lincoln's oldest living son from getting hit by a train after President Lincoln was assassinated.
Okay, did not know that.
He saved the Lincoln bloodline.
That's incredible.
John Wilkes Booth's older brother saved the Lincoln bloodline.
How many Lincolns are there Lincolns out there still in that bloodline?
I think there are, and Robert Lincoln, I think, was the name of Abe Lincoln's son, and I think he was the only male to reach like adult age.
Wow.
Yeah, and he was, and his life was saved from an oncoming train by John Wilkes Booth's older brother, Edwin Booth.
That's an incredible fact, and I guess one of the Booth brothers was much better than the other. I'll say that for sure.
John Wilkes was salty he wasn't in that play.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, he was mad. They didn't cast him.
There's different ways to take out your anger. Maybe get yourself a little punching bag. Punch a wall like Andy Bernard does in The Office. Get it out that way. By the way, Chris is saying I have the Kennedy assassination paper, Elvis death paper, Challenger explosion, Pete Rose hit record, and Bob's got about 100 different newspapers from the Apollo 11 moon landing. I know Bob has a Neil Armstrong signature he was telling us about last week, I think.
Yes, that's awesome.
That is really cool, guys. I like that.
Big astronaut collector, Mr. Boulay.
I don't blame him. The astronauts are the smart ones. They're the ones that are making things big with their brains.
Not only are they smart, but they can actually withstand a lot of physical endurance.
Sure.
Because you got to be very physically fit and pass a series of tests to probably even let you go up in one of those things.
And you got to be physically and mentally fit.
Yeah.
You got to have a lot of different things going. It's one of those full challenge deals.
Hey, so. Bob, hot take. Watch the movie The Right Stuff. Bob, I was just going to say hot take, the best movie about space, Rocket Man.
Did I see? Is that the? Oh my God, the music movie.
No, not Elton John.
Not Elton John. Okay, I didn't see that one then.
Harland Williams back in the late '90s, a little movie called Rocket Man.
Okay.
That's my favorite movie about space.
That sounds excellent.
Star Wars included. Rocket Man.
Star Wars is probably my favorite. If you count that as a space movie,
heck yeah, it is.
I'm like a medium level Star Wars nerd. I'm not hardcore. I don't dress up. I don't collect the items. But if there's a Star Wars movie, you better believe I'm going opening weekend in the theaters.
Okay, all right.
So I say medium Star Wars nerd level, not
Forbidden
hardcore.
Planet. Interesting.
Haven't seen that either.
favorite. I haven't seen that.
Interesting. Favorite sports movies, guys. What are your favorite sports movies? I'm a big Remember the Titans fan.
Oh, great movie.
Really enjoyed The Blind Side too, though, personally. The Blind Side I thought was a fantastic film. I saw it recently. I know the actor, Michael Orr, not the actor, the actual athlete, didn't like that movie.
Okay, Bob.
Hoosiers.
Hoosiers. I don't have a favorite. There's so many good ones.
Yeah. Wasn't that like Bull Durham you really liked, or am I thinking of someone else?
I do like Bull Durham.
Oh,
I do
maybe
like that
Steven
movie.
liked that one.
Maybe
Because
it's
we had that question.
sure. I like Bull Durham. Bull Durham's a good movie. I can
Yeah.
think of other base. I mean, The Sandlot
The Sandlot's a classic.
might just be one of my favorite movies of all
Period.
time. Yeah.
Period.
I do really enjoy Remember the Titans. I'll watch
Yes.
that any day of the week.
I had that one memorized,
That's so
personally,
good.
of the memorized movies. Chris has an American flag that flew on the very first stealth bomber to ever fly. My brother was over at the initial program, the big black V-shaped plane 61.
Interesting.
Wow.
Crazy.
Anything else crazy you guys collect out there? Or you guys, anyone a collector of coins? I know some people are big coin collectors as well.
I've seen, it's wild how they value coins, because like I don't know anything about how they assign value to it, but like I've seen some ancient coins, like some ancient Roman coins and stuff like that, that aren't that expensive, and they're like 6,000 years old. I'm like, how is that like $80? Like it was like $80 then.
It should be more.
Yeah.
It should be more.
Yeah, currency. That's interesting. They grade it and everything.
I like that. Wow. All right, Mike, we're about to hit the 3 o'clock hour. So here's the lowdown. We're going to be on until at least 3:15 regardless. Want to give the folks in the 3 o'clock hour a chance to hop in and fill up some orders. If we don't get any orders in the next 15 minutes, that is definitely the show. But if we get within 2 or 3 slots away, we'll stay on definitely a little while longer. But let's fill up some spots. Let's fill something up in the next 15 minutes or get close, because we have not had any orders in quite a bit. Definitely want to keep chatting sports or space. Didn't think we'd be chatting space today. But definitely want to fill up some orders and break some boxes, because ultimately we are here to do some ultimate live breaks.
That's right.
Let's do it. We had a pretty good hit earlier in the day, that Chad Johnson jersey.
It was sick.
It was sick. Haven't seen a Chad Johnson jersey in our break room before. One of the all-time great wide receivers in the National Football League. One of those Bengals that's definitely going to be cheering on his Cincinnati Bengals in the Super Bowl next week.
For sure.
Looking forward to that big game. We are going to have a big show next Sunday at 2 o'clock. We're going to have a Super Bowl special show next Sunday. It'll be a full-size authentic, or maybe a few other items, but it'll be a limited 25, 30 box type series that will be available just in that 2 o'clock show. There will not be an 8 o'clock show, and we'll have a chance to pre-fill your orders. Hopefully you fill up some slots before the show. Hoping to drop some promos, and we'll have more details on that throughout the week. But go ahead and get fired up for Ultimate Autographs next Sunday. So that means Ultimate Autographs, I guess that means anything all autographed. Well, we do have a lot of different stuff.
Yeah.
I know Chris was a big fan of that Colin Powell. What was it? Was it a slab, or what was it?
It was a slab. Yeah, it was an autographed card out of Topps Desert Storm back in the day.
I like that.
Yeah, that's right. Topps Desert Storm. Topps did make trading cards that were not sports.
We obviously focus in on football and we focus in on sports, but we do have other unique items. And the beauty of the non-sports items we have is that they're really good. They're big names. I mean, we're not just going to have, a nobody. We have a lot of athletes in movies. We've had Charlie Sheen a lot in our break room, for sure.
Speaking of space, we had William Shatner on that Star Trek shirt.
That's right.
Yeah.
So we got stuff for everybody, and that Olympic Loot Crate is a perfect example of that, Mike, because we have a lot of great football items, like a Tom Brady and a Peyton Manning full-size helmet. But we've got basketball items. We've got the Ted Williams bat. We've got hockey items. We've got all sorts of different sports in that series. So
that Theodore Williams.
Theodore Williams.
That's where it's at.
That's where it's at.
For me, that's my most coveted item in here.
Yeah,
is that
I mean, the
Ted Williams.
Peyton Manning one is probably
Yes.
number one for me, but that Ted Williams is not far behind it. Bob has the rarest of the first Lincoln penny, a 1909 SVDB. Victor D. Brenner designed the
Wow.
Lincoln penny, and the first 1909 penny from the San Francisco Mint had his initials etched on the bottom back of the penny. I wonder how much that penny's worth, Bob. You don't have to tell us if you don't want, but that's got to be worth a lot more than a penny, I'll say that much for sure. Chad Stanger has it, by the way. He needs a Panthers item to trade for that Powell, says Chris.
Okay.
All right, Chris. Well, maybe we can get you a Panthers item tonight or tomorrow. The NFC South isn't the worst division. Chris is saying the NFC
Yes.
South is the worst division.
No.
That's where you can get your Panthers item, Chris.
That's right.
Worth many pennies, says Bob. I bet.
Many pennies.
I bet it's worth many pennies.
Many a penny.
Many a penny. Abraham Lincoln.
Bulls are getting handled in the first right now.
Is Embiid going off?
Embiid, everybody's going off except for us. Embiid is 12-2-2 going into the end of the first.
Wow.
Quarter.
Yeah, if you had him in like a DraftKings fantasy lineup or something, you're doing pretty good. DeMar DeRozan's cooking though. He's got 12-2-2 himself.
Hey, he's the only one doing anything. Here's where the Sixers are kicking up a notch right now. 8-4-2 from Tyrese Maxey.
Okay. All right, Tyrese.
And hey, what did I tell you about Vooch? 0 rebounds.
Yeah, Mike, you told me that he doesn't rebound well against big guys. Well, there's Joel Embiid out there, Andre Drummond out there. He's got some tough shifts against some of the best rebounders in the National Basketball Association. Oh, Bob said many pennies.
Many pennies.
Many pennies. Steven is not out today, Chris. Steven is always here at 8 o'clock. On Sundays, Mike and I are here at 2 o'clock Central Time. Steven comes in for the 8 o'clock show. Steven will be here tonight. You and him will have a great time chatting sports, I'm sure.
Except for next Sunday.
Next
It'll be
Sunday.
You and Kamen, or you are Kamen.
I am.
Steven.
It's me. Yeah, Mike, you're out next Sunday. Steven is in for the 2 o'clock show. Just one show next Sunday, a Super Bowl special show at 2 p.m. Central Time.
That's right. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, I definitely missed the joke. What's the joke? I missed the mark.
Speaking of Manny Petties, talking about going to manicures and pedicures.
Oh.
Saying, Steven, hey, you know what? Treat yourself.
Treat yourself, Dave.
Treat
Parks and
yourself.
Rec. Treat yourself.
That's right.
Tom Haverford and Donna, treat yourself day. I mentioned this off the air, Mike, to you. I was at a dinner with my girlfriend and her friends and their husbands.
Yes.
And we talked about Parks and Rec because everyone was a big fan of Parks and Rec.
Nice.
And Treat Yourself was brought up. Spa Day, says Bob. Spa Day's not bad.
Yeah.
I'm doing a massage next weekend. I'm looking forward to that. Couples massage.
Ooh.
I love massages. It's a good stress reliever. Never done a couples massage before. That's something to look forward to. Next Saturday I'm going. So that'll be fun. Never done a manicure or a pedicure professionally.
I did a pedicure a couple of times in my life. And I have not gone back because I have unbelievably ticklish feet.
There you go.
I just I can't, I don't enjoy the experience. I can understand how it would be enjoyable.
Okay, so that's probably why I shouldn't go, because I'm ticklish in general.
I'm horribly ticklish on my feet, the most ticklish on my feet. So
Okay.
I do not go get pedicures.
Chris says Valentine's Day on Monday. I think
Indeed.
it's the following Monday,
Yes,
not tomorrow.
correct.
Chris better hop in the break room, win a good item, sell it, and get your wife some nice things for Valentine's Day.
Or hey, maybe your wife's a big fan of Tom Brady.
Well, yeah, the Tom Brady. Hand over that jersey to her and say, hey, honey, you can keep this jersey of Tom Brady, or you can go ahead and sell it if you want.
Oh, man.
So, gotta love it. Actually, Tom Brady, for all those folks in there, it's actually a little quiet in the break room today. One of our quietest shows that I remember us having, Mike.
Yeah.
It's actually a great time to hop in and sneak and get that Brady, because we had the first Brady go.
Could you imagine?
I know. Well, the first Brady went on an afternoon show on Friday, and there was almost no one in the break room.
Oh.
And like Donnie and James were in here telling us we wish there was more excitement. There was very few people in there, and we pulled the Brady. Maybe that's what it takes. It takes like
The lull.
the low hop in when there's no one there. You know, you get yourself like 4 slots.
Sure.
Maybe pull the Brady.
Lull, that's like one letter away from being all L's.
That's right. Hope she likes Neo Smith, says Chris. Chris has a whole bunch of Neo Smith. Hey man, 100 sack club guy, multi-time Pro Bowler. I believe a Football Hall of Famer, Neo Smith. If not, he certainly will be soon. That's not bad. That's not bad.
That's funny. Hey, you want to maybe...
the Dutch.
Yeah, give him a little dropsy.
You know what? Let's just not mess around. Let's drop it all the way to the bottom.
Alrighty.
4. Let me see what this says. I think that's a 5. We'll do 445.
445.
If it's a 6, we just lost $1, but I think it's a 5.
It's
445 on that Adrian Peterson full-size authentic. That is as low as we'll go on our Dutch item of the day. Hop in the break page, guys, to keep the show rolling. We are very, very slow at the moment. I am going to go ahead and give you guys a premature last call. I don't want it to be the last call, but like I said, if we don't get any orders in the next 20 minutes at the time I said it earlier, at 3:15, that will be the show if we don't get any orders. But I'll go ahead and give the folks a little bit more of a shot, Mike. I'll say if we're 4 slots away on something, if we're halfway there, we'll stay on a little longer. We are only 6 away on the practice squad, so we fill up a couple spots in the practice squad. We'll stay on a little longer. But this full-size authentic Eclipse is up as low as we'll go on this one. Got some scratches in the back, but Adrian Peterson in pretty good shape, AP. I see that we cleared out some Dutch items in the room here. I might run him tonight, too, because it's a beautiful-looking helmet.
Heck yeah.
I know we have him in here. I know a lot of people aren't in the break room this afternoon. I don't think they're watching the Pro Bowl. Not sure what they're doing on this Sunday afternoon, but pretty good chance that this might be up tonight as well. So that's the deal. If you want them the cheapest you can get them, now's the time to do it, though. Hop in and buy that AP, Adrian Peterson. I think he was, 5th all-time in career rushing yards. Adrian Peterson, 4th all-time in career rushing touchdowns. So pretty much a top 5 running back of all time. Can't argue against that.
I would concur.
Chris says, my wife is a Steelers fan. I guess I can wear my Mean Joe helmet on Valentine's Day and wear my Neo Smith jersey and get sacks. I like it, Chris.
Gross.
That is incredible. That is incredible.
That's a lot of information.
Chris, what did you win the Mean... what did you win that Mean Joe helmet in? Can't remember what series Chris won it in. Is that a full-size authentic, Chris? Chris doesn't normally enter the authentic breaks, so that's why I'm wondering what he won that in.
What was it, Chris?
What was it, Christopher?
Tell us.
Tell us, robots. Tell us, robots.
Don't hide. Don't keep your secrets to yourself.
It is a full-size authentic.
Yes.
Okay.
Just yes.
I don't know. Yes. What are we thinking on the Super Bowl, Mike? What do we think on the Super Bowl? I'm thinking, I've mentioned this to you before. I think I'm going to do one of those bets where I can, at the very least, just lose very little. So sure. I'm thinking Bengals plus 4.5. Every game seems to be by 3 points or less in the playoffs.
Yep. Have
a feeling it'll be a close one. Then I'll pick the Rams money line. And best case scenario, Bengals lose by a field goal. I win both. And my long shot MVP is Aaron Donald. Their 3rd most sacks, the Rams this season. The Bengals' 3rd most sacks allowed. That offensive line that allowed 9 sacks against the Titans. I think Aaron Donald's going to have a big game.
I would agree. I think I'm taking the Bengals. They'll still go all the way this year.
Bob is going the under. And Mike, you did advise the people when the Bengals were down 21-3. You said hopping on the money line.
It was plus 600.
It was plus 600. If they listen to you, these folks are rich.
They would have been times 6 their money.
And that's right. All right, guys, I'm going to give you guys a last look at a few of our series because you guys do have a last call for orders. This Happy Retirement Helmet series for Tom Brady. We pulled the Bucks helmet, but we still have the Tom Brady Patriots full-size authentic. And the rest of these helmets are not minis. If you're confused by the listing, those are full-size authentics. We have Jerry Rice, the GOAT receiver out there. Dak Prescott, the talented Cowboys quarterback. Jamar Chase, the young star receiver. He'll be playing in the Super Bowl. Travis Kelce Flash, best tight end in the game. None of those guys have been pulled. And we do have Troy Aikman, Devontae Adams, Ray Lewis, Jerome Bettis, Sean Alexander, O.J. Simpson, and more. That series is sick. Definitely want to do a bunch of those breaks tonight. Maybe this afternoon if you guys want to sneak one in. And then the series that everyone is sleeping on is this Olympic Loot Crate.
Yes.
So this is a 6 series. We have this Peyton Manning full-size authentic. We have this Joe Namath old school helmet. We have a Ted Williams bat. And we have a Tom Brady Eclipse helmet, among other items. That is a 10-spot break. We go top spot for the winner. And the top spot is a gold medal.
Ooh.
Second spot, silver medal. Third spot, bronze medal. So we can have 3 different winners, or we can have one person win all 3, but 30% of the slots are wins.
That's right.
So that's as close as you can get to a win without buying out all the slots. So those are ones we definitely want to get into. The practice squad is our closest break. We do have that Joe Burrow slab out there in the practice squad.
Chris Roberts said that he's got his Hulk Hogan socks on today. Yeah, brother.
Yeah, brother.
We're going to take you out, brother.
Yeah, brother. Chris is saying Bengals by 4. It was the Naughty or Nice full-size series. That was a really fun series, that Naughty or Nice full-size series.
I like that.
That was one of the most fun I've had in the break room. So gotta love it. Gotta love it. Not many people out there, looks like, in the chat right now. So give you guys the 2-minute warning here, 2-minute warning, and then we'll do the top spot chase at 3:15. While we do that, if we do fill up some slots, we get within 4 or less, we'll stay on a while longer, but we are pretty slow at the moment, guys. Hop into the break page, fill up some orders, and let's keep rolling on the program. Let's keep rolling.
Let's do it.
I would love to be here past 4 o'clock, even 5 o'clock. You guys got to hop in and get it rolling. Jack Edwards, I'm going to drop our live break page link on here. So, Jack, this is where you hop in for some orders. We're pretty open on the break page. 7 slots in Alexander and the Great, 8 in the Olympic Loot Crate mystery box, 7 on the playoff bound, 8 in Happy Retirement, 8 in Catch 22 jerseys, 6 in the practice squad. Jack, we may be signing off here shortly because we've been very slow here in the last 30 minutes. But all of those spots, you hop in now, and it's something we'll break tonight at 8 o'clock. We're on 8 o'clock Central Time. But if you hop in and a few other people hop in, we get within 4 slots or less here in the next few minutes. We'll keep ripping. If I leave the chat, y'all have to talk to yourselves. No, we got Bob to talk to.
No, we have Bob.
We've got Bob, man. Bob, Michaela Schifrin is looking to pull off an impressive feat this year. She is all over the different skiing items. Shaun White, and arguably his last Olympics in the snowboard. Chloe Kim is great in the snowboard as well. One of my favorite Olympic storylines is Lolo Jones, who fell in the hurdles.
Yes.
She's back in the 2-woman luge. 2008 Beijing Olympics. #1 hurdler in the world falls in the final. Now she'll have her chance to win a gold medal in I think actually it's in the bobsled. I think she's
Yeah. She's not a loser.
2-woman bobsled. I get all the things mixed up.
She's no loser.
We had a flag in the Pro Bowl. For what, Chris? What was the flag?
Touching too hard.
What are we calling flags for? No way, they just threw it to a signal halftime. LOL, yeah. I figured there wasn't any flags in the Pro Bowl. All right, let's see. Our top spot list. By the way, guys, last call for orders. Also, last call for the personals if you're out there. Last call for the Dutchie. This is our top spot chase list. This is everyone who was in our pound for pound minis, which we closed out. Looking to drop a new mini series tonight, Mike. New mini series tonight.
Oh, yeah.
That will definitely be fun. All right, I'm going to head to the randomizer. If we fill up a couple slots while I'm still doing this and we get within 4 or less, we'll stay on a little longer. But we don't get any orders while we're doing this, this will be the show. Bob still has his 55-year-old flexible flyer.
Okay.
What's that?
I believe it is a toy,
Okay.
if I am not mistaken.
All right, 7 clicks. Dwayne
Oh,
Robbie.
It's like I think it's like a toboggan sled.
Oh, a sled. Very
right?
nice.
Like a toboggan.
Very nice.
Who won?
Dwayne Robbie, the Bengal fan.
Dwayne!
Get him, Dwayne.
Hey, maybe back-to-back wins this weekend and next weekend for you.
He's hoping for the Bengals.
I know. I know.
Dwayne, we have that Jamar Chase helmet in our Happy Retirement Series. Hop in and get that bad boy while you can. We'll give Dwayne about a minute here, Dwayne. If you hop in here and tell us what number you want to start on. Otherwise, Mike, I'm almost thinking that lets you spin. Mix it up a little. Or do you really want the dual spin?
I don't know. I'll take it.
Okay.
I'd be happy to do whatever they want to do, whatever the people want.
Whatever. Give the people what they want. I did get an 88 the other day. But I'm feeling a big spin from you.
Okay. Bob, I definitely had one of those flexible flyer sleds when I was a kid. And then I took it down a hill once and realized that it wasn't nearly as cool as the new modern sleds that all my friends had, so I never used it again.
Okay.
Guarantee my parents donated that when they moved.
Alrighty. Alright, let's spin that wheel, guys. No orders in the last 30 minutes. I wanted to stay on, wanted to keep ripping boxes. No orders in the last 30 minutes. Hop in and make an order while we do this if you want to keep the show going. Otherwise, it's 8 o'clock Central Time. Mike, go ahead.
Alrighty.
I'll let you spin. You got a big one coming. Where's the 16?
Oh, baby, get some legs.
Mike!
Yeah, baby.
Pretty good!
87.
$87 UA cash. Chris and Bob typically lowball us. And they did again, 60 and 57. $88 UA cash. Dwayne Robbie. All right, Dwayne. Congratulations. Thank you for a fun show. It's a little bit shorter show than I like to do normally. Not that many boxes, but that's okay. It means we're going to have a lot tonight. That's Dwayne Robbie. Dwayne Robbie was the top spot chase winner. Dwayne Robbie. Let me mark that here for you.
I'm actually just adding it right now.
Mike is adding it right now. Let me actually throw the randomizer up to show you guys that it was, in fact, Dwayne Robbie after 7 clicks. Dwayne was in the top spot right there. Randomized 7 times. Dwayne looking for a lot of wins with his Bengals in the Super Bowl. Nonetheless, though, thank you so much, guys, for filling up the few breaks we did do. That Chad Johnson jersey was the sick hit of the early show. We closed out our mini helmet series. That means that we'll be dropping a new series tonight, I hope. I'll be back tonight at 8 o'clock Central Time. I will be here with Steven. Steven will be in the door about 6 o'clock. Chris, you'll be in the door about 6 o'clock. I'm going to have a little bit of a lonely afternoon here. Mike is heading home. It's going to be a little lonely in the afternoon, but looking forward to a fun show tonight. We're back at 8 o'clock Central Time. He's not outside shoveling snow.
Definitely not.
Not outside shoveling snow. But thank you very much for everyone in our break room for filling in some orders. Looking forward to a fun show tonight. See you tonight at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. Peace.
Room. If you had an awesome time, you can join us again every day. We are live breaking certified sports memorabilia at noon and 7 p.m. Central Time every weekday and 2 p.m. and 8 p.m. Central Time on the weekends. As a reminder, if you purchased a spot in a break that did not fill, your spot will transfer to the next UA Live Breaks broadcast. Lastly, if you earned UA cash today, the funds will be added to your account in 24 hours. Thanks again for breaking with Ultimate Autographs. We hope to see you again soon.